Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Also by Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Ottawa Chiropractic. Also by American Family Insurance Agent TJ Flummerfeld, Arvest Bank, and All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating. Now let's go to the field for Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. Here's KOFO's Gary Bateman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harvey Drake Field in Ottawa, Kansas. We get set for Post 60 baseball as the Arrows play host to the Kansas Senators Post 421s. We have a matchup of two undefeated teams. The Senators at 4-0. They are coached by Ryan Ewing. Both these teams did play in the Topeka tournament back on June the 3rd. Topeka won their two games 3-2 versus Iola and 8-2 versus Pike. For Ottawa, a win over Lawrence 9-4, and then over Sedalia 12-8. The Senators did play earlier this week. They played on Tuesday, a win over Emporia in their doubleheader, 16-1 and 12-2. Hello, everyone. Casey Weeder with you as the Arrows, with their first home game of the season here at Harvey Drake Field, hopefully able to skirt a little bit of the rain that I think is going to maybe give us a little bit of a sprinkle. We should be able to get this doubleheader in this evening. As we take a look at who will be on the mound for the Arrows, it will be Brett Hadel, and for the Kansas Senators on the mound will be Caleb Apple, as the Senators will be the road team. The Arrows will be the away team. The Arrows will be the home team, as the Senators in the all-white jerseys with Senators across the chest in navy blue numbers and navy blue with Post 421 on the back. The Arrows will be in the gray pants with the red tops, Ottawa across the chest in white outlined in blue, red caps with a blue O. We're going to take a quick break. We come back. Hopefully we'll get the first pitch. You listen to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Your neck supports the weight of 4 bowling balls every time you look down at your cell phone. After a time, your body will start to react with more headaches, neck, and back pain. It can be helped. Contact Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100. When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
As we await the Arrows to take the field here in Ottawa, taking a look at that tournament in Topeka last week in a 9-4 win over Lawrence, and then I mentioned a 12-8 win over Sedalia. Arrows were the number 1 seed going into bracket play on the weekend. Unfortunately, that tournament did get canceled. The 2 seed would have been the Senators, who also won their 2 games over Iola 3-2 and Pike 8-2. So it would have been interesting to kind of see those 2 teams match up, but we get it this evening, as the Arrows will play tonight, and then they will play this weekend in St. Joe, Missouri, as we will have the call for you. They'll play 2 games on Saturday, and then bracket play will start on Sunday. We will still await the Arrows taking the field, as it is pristine and green here at Harvey Drake Field. Grass a little long, always plays a little bit slower for the infield, so some of those hard ground balls sometimes get stuck before they get to the dirt, so defensively makes it a little bit tougher, as Brett Hadel has taken the mound for the Arrows. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll get it started. To listen to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
Helpful?
very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Welcome back as Brett Hadel on the mound behind him, or playing catcher this evening for the Arrows is going to be Trenton Roberts. As in left, it'll be Summerall. In center field will be Morton. Right field, Vink. At third will be Richards. At short, Kiefer. Trinkle at second. And Alden Michael at first base. Talked about the Arrows in those red tops, red hats, and gray pants. Brett Hadel on the mound to start it. Had a tremendous year for Ottawa High School. Can play really any position that you need him to play. And tonight they'll put him on the mound in game one as we will throw it down to second. And we will get it ready to go. And we will have our leadoff hitter for the Senators. It'll be number 27, Savon Scott. This is a Senators team with several players coming out of their first year of college. We'll pass those schools around to you as we go through it. Arrow's a little bit of a younger team, but a lot of guys returning from a year ago. First pitch from Hadel is high to Scott, the lefty, as first pitch at 6:05 here from Harvey Drake Field. 1-0 delivery from Hadel is high again and 2-0. Arrows coached by Bryce Elder. Senators coached by Ryan Ewing. 2-0 delivery from Hadel, who likes to work quick. Big hack from Scott is fouled back to the netting. Temperature at first pitch 77 degrees. Wind out of the south at 8. 2 balls and 1 strike. Delivery from Hadel is high, and it's 3-1. Got a left-handed hitter. Open stance. 3-1 pitch from Hadel. Again, big hack and fouled back. Count has gone full at 3-2. Senators did play two games earlier this week as they run ruled Emporia twice. 3-2 pitch from Hadel. Chopped foul towards the Senators dugout. And we will go 3-2 again. Savon Scott in left field for the Senators this evening in the all-white uniforms. 3-2 pitch in the dirt, and it's ball 4 as he will get a leadoff walk to start it for the Senators.
Number 11, Ryan Graves.
I'll bring up the extra hitter, Ryan Graves, wearing number 11. Also hits from the left side. Top of the first inning, no score, but the leadoff runner reaching with the walk. This one's going to be hit well to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit in front of the left fielder, Summerall. And it's a single in the leadoff. First 2 hitters reaching base for the Kansas Senators.
Number 11, Eric Teske.
That'll bring up number 11. Number 14, Eric Teske, first right-handed hitter, the Allen County product. Freshman this year at Allen Community College. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Runners at first and second. Nobody out, and now catcher Roberts going to go talk to Hadel. Maybe talk about maybe some signs delivered from Scott at second base. Was it having been to Harvey Drake Field? You have grass down the lines. Of course, the dirt infield between third and first. Oh, 0-1 pitch from Hadel. Yeah, foul tipped into the glove, 0-2. Big hack there from Teske. Oh, 0-2 pitch. And he's going to strike out on 3 pitches. Huge out there for Hadel. He retires Teske on 3 pitches. bring up the cleanup hitter, Caleb Apple, also the pitcher in game one for the Senators. Another lefty. That's 3 out of 4 lefties to start it for the Senators. His bunt attempt fouled to the netting to the left side. 0-1. Apple plays at Tabor College. The ball's in 1 strike. Runners at first and second with 1 out. 0-1 pitch. Going to be hit right at the shortstop. Takes a hop. Arrows trying to go for 2. The throw is in time. Heads-up play by the shortstop, Kiefer. Just let it drop in front of him. Goes to second for 1 and to first base for the double play. That ends the threat for the Senators in the top of the first. Arrows coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Brett Hadel with just 13 pitches in that first inning as he was able to induce a double play started by Kiefer to Trinkle and then to Michael for the 6-4-3. So just 13 pitches there in the inning. As on the mound will be Caleb Apple, the Tabor College product, a left-handed pitcher. As defensively, they will have Scott in left, Miller in center, Wheel in right, Shoddley at short, Teske at third, Wag at second, Herod at first, and Apple on the mound. It'll be Bonin Kemper behind the plate. Apple wearing the number 4. We'll give you the hitters for the Arrows. It'll be Morton, Kiefer, and Michael due up in the top of the first for Bryce Elder's team. Apple getting a couple extra pitches. Has a really nice-looking curveball from watching warm-ups. As Ottawa able to get that, looked like they might have been a little bit of a jam in the top half of the first. As the first two hitters of the game reaching for the Senators. Then a strikeout, and then a ground into a double play. That went 6-4-3.
Number 6, Logan Morton.
Logan Morton will lead it off, hitting from the left side. Morton in that win over Sedalia. Scored 2 runs. First pitch fouled high and out of play down the third base line. 0-1. Scored 2 runs. Was hit by a pitch. 0-1 delivery inside. 1-1. One to Morton. One's high, 2-1. Morton in center field for game 1. And the white batting glove. 2-1 pitch is inside and low, 3-1. The Senators started the game off with a leadoff walk. We'll see if the Arrows can do it here in the bottom of the first. And no score. 3-1 delivery is high and inside, ball 4, and Morton will start it off for the Arrows with a leadoff walk.
Now batting, number 2.
And the Arrows got to work quickly in the wins over Lawrence and Sedalia. Arrows scored 3 runs in the first against Sedalia and three runs through 2. Leading it off, hitting second in the bottom of the first will be Connor Kiefer. First pitch is in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Kiefer started that double play in the top of the first. Right-handed hitting, shortstop. Good lead at first from Morton. Apple will look him over and goes with the breaking ball, and then Morton going to have to get back quickly as the throw down from the catcher, Bonin Kemper, trying to catch Morton sleeping. Unfortunately, caught his first baseman sleeping instead, and Harrod had to track it down as Morton got back safely. Kiefer behind in the count, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, low and inside. 1-2. Morton standing at first with the leadoff walk. They're going to throw over to first, will Apple. There have been some changes for the Senators in their lineup, so we'll try and pass those along as we go. It's like the defensive changes as well. 1-2 pitch, just getting a piece of it is Kiefer. They'll hit it back to the backstop. Stay alive. Kiefer win the stirrups this evening. Pants just above or just below the knee. Ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first for the Arrows. Bottom of the first, 1-2 pitch, and he's going to foul one back again. Arrows come in at 2-0. The Senators at 4-0 on the season. 1-2 pitches outside, 2-2. Look at where the alignment is right now for the Senators. Center and right playing very, very shallow. A little deeper in left. 2-2 pitch. And they're going to throw back again on Morton, and he just gets back in time. Down at 2-2. Let's make that 3-2. Delivery from Apple. Shot foul hard down the first base line and gets out of play. Good battle here between Kiefer and Apple. Three balls, 2 strikes. Morton at first. 3-2 pitch, high and outside, ball 4. Battling back on that one was Kiefer, who found himself 0-2, able to come back and draw the walk. Bring up the 3-hitter, Alden Michael. First baseman, left-handing hitting first baseman. And bunts can be so dangerous on this field. We talked about the grass always plays a little higher here. Runners at first and second for the Arrows, nobody out. First pitch to Michael. Fouled down the third base line and out of play. Looks like we have a good contingent of fans out in left field, out on the, we'll call it the berm out there in left. On the trail that what goes behind Orlis Cox Baseball Complex. 0-1 pitch. Fouled back 0-2. We know Ottawa University has started to make the parking lot in left field kind of a party porch. Have a little bit of that here at Harvey Drake Field. The ball's 2 strikes to Alden Michael. Oh, 2 delivery, a breaking ball that's going to get him out in front for the first out from the bottom of the first. And so go strikeout swinging.
Now batting, number 26, Brett Hadel.
And Brett Hadel to the plate, batting 4th in Game 1. An opportunity to help himself on the scoreboard here as will be pitcher versus pitcher. Hadel hits from the right side. The Ottawa University commit. Apple looks back to second, gives a long look to Morton, does it again. First pitch to Hadel is low and nicely dug out by the catcher, Bonin Kemper. As I mentioned, some of these numbers we originally received are a little different now. So try and pass those along. 1-0 pitch, inside and low, 2-0. And it is now Trevor Shadley who will be behind the plate for the Senators. 2-0 pitch, breaking ball misses just low, 3-0. So it is Shadley behind the plate instead of Bonin Kemper. Long look at Morton at second. Morton's got a really good lead. 3-0 pitch is outside, ball 4. Third walk of the inning. And the Arrows will have the bases loaded with 1 out. Morton at third, Kiefer at second, and Hayden at first. I'll bring up Austin Trinkle, and we will have a mound visit to talk with Apple. We'll try and get some of these changes while we have some time. Here real quick. Try and pass some of these along. Savon Scott is actually now in center field instead of left. In a long meeting. Graves will be at second. Teske at short. Apple, of course, on the mound. Harrod at first. That's unchanged. Shadley behind the plate. Haig is in right. And we had Wag at third. So, and then Miller will be in left. So those are the updates. We'll run all the way through that defensive alignment here in just a minute. First pitch to Trinkle is a strike, as it will be Austin Trinkle, the second baseman, to hit with the bases loaded and 1 out. Good response here from Apple after the mound visit for the Senators. 0-1 pitch is hit high to left. Was it going to be enough to score? Morton looked like he wants to tag up. He's going to try. The throw to the plate is high. It airmails the catcher, and the run will score from third. Heads up base running from Kiefer at second as he goes to third, but the Arrows score run number 1 on the sacrifice fly from Trinkle.
Now batting, number 4, Trenton Roberts.
As that one goes down as a F7. Morton scores run number 1 as the Arrows go up 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Brings up the catcher, Trenton Roberts. Big hack from him. He's out in front of a changeup, 0-1. Runners at the corner, so Kiefer at third, Hayden at first. Oh, 0-1 delivery. Fastball gets by him. So at 2. Heads up running by Kiefer as there was nobody covering third. Hayden's going on the pitch and striking out is Roberts to end the inning with the Arrows strike first. They get a run. No hits. 2 left on base to go to the second inning. Arrows 1, Senators 0. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Arrows strike first on a sacrifice fly by Austin Trinkle that scored Logan Morton from third. As leading it off in the second inning for the Senators. In the top of the second will be Harold, Wheel, and Shadley. Mentioned Hayden had 13 pitches in that first inning. Walked the first 2, then able to get a strikeout and then a ground into a double play. Good crowd here for the home opener for the Arrows. Have the lights on here in just a little bit, I would think. Well, completely under cloud cover, but you could see clearing off out towards left field. Herod will lead it off, the first baseman. He'll now throw it down to second base. Hayden faced just 4 in the top of the first. So he will see 5, 6, and 7 in the top of the second. Herod going with the batting glove on the left hand, no batting glove on the right. Heavy tape job on that left wrist. First pitch high and inside from Hadel, 1-0. Delivery. This is going to be hit well to center field, but Morton still going back, and he will gather and make the catch for the first out. Herod caught that one well, but not a lot of wind this evening, so the ball is not going to carry. That one goes for a fly out to center field. It was F8. That'll bring up Justin Wheel. That's what they sent me. Yeah. So Justin Wheel will hit second in the top of the second. First pitch high for ball 1. Have him listed in right field, but might be the extra hitter now that we've kind of sorted things out defensively. 1-0 pitch is high from Hadel. Fastball just stayed up. So he is now the designated hitter. He's ahead in the count. 2-0. 2-0 pitch is high. 3-0. Ball 4. Quick 4-pitch walk delivered to Wheel. And with 1 down, there's a runner at first for Trevor Shadley, the catcher, going with that triple sock look with the stirrup as well. Shadley, a right-handed hitter. First pitch from Hadel is low. That's 5 straight balls from Brett. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch, short lead at first, and that 1-0 pitch stays high, 2-0, just above the belt on the inner part of the plate. Senators post 421. 2 balls and no strikes to Shadley. 2-0 pitch, catches the outside corner, it's 2-1. Hadel always wanted to work quickly. You see some of the Senators hitters this time taking a little bit more time to get back in the box. You can get him off his rhythm a little bit. 2-1 pitch. Goes with the breaking ball. It stays outside, 3-1. Saw him induce a ground ball to end the top of the first inning. See if he can get one right here. 3-1 pitch. Runner with a huge lead, and that pitch is inside for ball 4. 4th walk issued. I think that's the 3rd walk issued by Hadel on the evening. It brings up first change in the lineup. That's going to be number 2, Alex Haig. Runners at first and second for the Senators, 1 down. Top of the second inning, Arrows up 1-0. And the bunt is going to be attempted. It's going to drop right in front of Hadel. The throw is going to be in time to get Haig at first. He does drop the sacrifice bunt. But Hadel fields his position. It was 1-3. Does move the runners to second and third. That'll bring up number 23, Kendon Wag. First pitch to Wag is a strike. Wag, right-handed hitter. 0-1 pitch, going to be hit towards second base. It's going to be a single. It's going to go off the glove of the second baseman, Trinkle, and that's going to allow both runs to score. And the Senators take a 2-1 lead on the 2 RBI single from Wag.
Now batting, number 26, Rio Miller.
That will score Wheel from third. Will run number 1, and then Shotley from second. Just a tough break there at second base from Trinkle. I thought might have a chance to get to it, so much that it took an odd deflection and just got into short center field. But it is a 2-1 lead for the Senators. Foul back to the netting, 1-1 to the 9-hole hitter Rio Miller. One from Hadel as he works out of the windup, or out of the stretch, 1-2 as he gets the fastball by Miller, who was taking. Miller in left field. He's going to strike out swinging as Hadel gets the strikeout to end the inning. But the Senators do strike for 2, and they lead it 2-1. We go to the bottom of the second. Listen to Ottawa Aeros Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Senators get the 2 RBI single from Kendon Wag to give them a 2-1 lead. Apple will go back out there after he gave up 1 run in the bottom of the first and had some command issues, a couple of walks, but still only managed to give up just 1 as there was a sac fly by the Arrows to left. Due up for Ottawa, Vink, Richards, Sumrall. As we will see the first Arrow hitter in the bottom of the second.
Number 8,
Right fielder Zayton Vink. Both Zayton and Xavier on this Arrow team. Zayton ready to go. Right-handed hitter, takes fastball above the belt. 1-0. Really like the pace both these pitchers have worked at so far. 1-0 pitch. Off the plate, 2-0. Delivery. Just above the belt, 3-0. Lower part of the zone has been there so far from our home plate umpire. But anything around the belt or above hasn't been called a strike. 3-0 pitch, high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk issued to Vink to start the second inning.
now batting, number 21, Jake Richards.
There's the 4th walk by Apple. That'll bring up number 21, Jake Richards. Third baseman. And he does take a changeup for a strike. 0-1. Richards, right-handed hitter. Oh, 1 pitch. Catches the corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first base, bottom of the second. 0-2 pitch to Richards. Outside, 1-2. One-two pitch from Apple is going to be hit down the third base line and caught by the third baseman in foul territory. Scrambling back is Vink to take away a base hit from Richards on the line out for out number 1 in the bottom of the second. As it got to the third baseman, Wag in a hurry, kind of just stuck his glove out maybe in a little bit of protection and managed to make the grab. Brings up the left fielder, Grady Summerall. He hits from the left side and swings at a fastball that was near the eyes, 0-1. We have a doubleheader this evening. Make sure we get you game 2 as well. Vink standing at first, and they're going to throw over to chase him back. Apple with a less than enthusiastic throw to first. But we know what the new, I'll have to check on now, if the Legion adopted what the college rules were, that you have to throw. If you go that way, you have to at least make an attempt to throw. Taking a strike on the bunt attempt is Summerall. It's 0-2. As there is a few sprinkles starting to come down. 0-2 count, 1 out. Runner at first. 0-2 pitch, just missing on the outside. The umpire with a late strike 3 call, and Summerall goes down looking for the second out. Taken back to the top of the arrow lineup with Logan Morton. Center fielder had a put out in the top of the second. He walked to start the game for the Arrows, came around to score the run. He almost gets, that looked like it might have caught just a little bit of the mask on the helmet there. Has the extension that protects the cheek. Umpire says just the ball, 1-0. Still a runner at first for the Arrows, 2 outs. 1-0 pitch, low, 2-0. Pitch to Morton, and he's going to lift this one to left field. Tailing, is that going to get down? It is, and it gets by the left fielder. It's going to allow Vink to take third. Morton trying to get to second, and he does. So we're going to give him a double. That one was going to get into the gap. The left fielder overran it. We'll give Logan Morton
number 2, Connor Kiefer.
The double. Moves runners to second and third. Brings up Connor Kiefer, who walked in the first inning, left stranded at third. The Arrows with runners in scoring position again at second and third, and 2 outs, trailing 2-1. He's going to take a heavy hack and foul it back over the top of the netting. 0-1. One pitch. Outside is the frame job from Shadley, not enough to bring it back in. 1-1. Vink at third, Morton at second. 1-1 pitch, high, 2-1. Arrows will be off tomorrow, and then they will start the St. Joseph's tournament Saturday. 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. 2-1 pitch, check swing, and behind the plate, Shadley able to keep that ball from getting by him on that breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, a lot of 2s out there right now. Arrows trailing 2-1. 2-2 pitch, going to miss below the knees, 3-2. Tough one to lay off of if you're Kiefer. Kiefer chokes up on the bat. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball going to get him looking to end the inning. Apple gets a couple of strikeouts to prevent the Arrows from scoring in the second inning. They trail 2-1 going to the third. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
At CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. That's why we train yearly to be iCar Gold certified, because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. Call CarStar, 242-8916. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Arrows able to get runners at second and third. Unfortunately, not able to come up with any runs in the second. As Apple able to work around, again, a couple walks in that inning. As coming to the plate for the Senators in the third, Herod, Wheel, and Shadley. As it will be 4, 5, and... I apologize. Actually, we go back to the top of the Senators lineup. Had that one wrong. So Scott, followed by Ryan Graves and Eric Teske. Hadel sitting at 29 pitches. On the other end of the spectrum, Apple at 46 through 2 innings. Hadel will bat second in the bottom of the third. Scott led off the game with a walk and was able to get to second base before the ground into the double play. They grounded into the double play to finish that first inning. The other coaches for the Senators, of course, Ryan Ewing, the head coach, assistant coach Greg Knapp, and Sean Graves. Top of the third inning in Ottawa. 2-1 lead for the Kansas Senators out of Topeka. First pitch, a strike from Hadel to Savant Scott. Scott will step out of the box, and now he'll get back in. A 1 from Hadel. Good breaking ball. Catches the inside part of the plate, 0-2. Haven't seen him go to the breaking ball a whole lot. Has a really good curveball that works, especially to righties into lefties, into the inner part of the plate. 0-2 pitch. Going to be jamming him inside. Goes right back to Hadel on the soft grounder. Goes over to Michael for the first out of the third inning.
Now batting number 11, Ryan Graves.
Bring up Ryan Graves, singled in the first, part of that double play that ended the top of the first inning. Hadel goes to the fastball. It stays high, 1-0. Some action in the Senators' bullpen. Looking down that way, that looks to be Rio Miller who's warming up. Fastball's high, 2-0. Not often do you see a lineup go lefty-lefty to start it. That's what the Senators have done tonight. 2-0 pitch, low, and it'll be 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. 1 out. Top of the third. Senators leading the Arrows 2-1. 3-0 pitch on the outside corner. Strike, 3-1. One pitch, hit to center field. Morton has a beat on it. Takes a couple steps back and makes the grab on the fly out for out number 2. I'll bring up the shortstop, Teske.
Now batting number 14, Eric Teske.
Struck out in the first inning. And one time through the lineup, it's really been the bottom portion of the lineup that gave the Arrows some problems. Hadel's really worked well through the top of this Senators lineup. Teske fouls it high and out of play. to the first base side, 1-0-1. A 1 pitch. Breaking ball misses low, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Teske with 2 outs. Breaking ball drops in nicely, 1-2. One, 2 from Hadel. Goes back to the fastball, gets away from him. 2-2. Arrows will be playing at Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joseph this weekend, and they'll play at Hyde Park for Game 2. All the Sunday games will be at Phil Welch. He's going to strike out Teske for the second time this evening as he goes down swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base for the Senators. We go to the bottom of the third. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Welcome back as the Arrows come to the plate in the bottom of the third. Quick inning from Hadel, 3 up, 3 down. Able to get a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. Apple will be back out there for the third inning with those 46 pitches. Currently holding a 2-1 lead. Apple will face Michael, Hadel, and Trinkle. The Arrows go 3-4-5 in the third. We'll let everyone know that if there are any weather alerts, we'll go quiet for a little bit, and then we'll bring it back to you. So make sure and stick with us. We have to offer some weather alerts to some surrounding counties in the KOFO listening area. But right here, it looks like clear skies above us right now. Some clouds working their way to the north, but nothing else so far. Only a 12% chance of rain after about 7 o'clock, so we're doing just fine. Alden Michael leads it off, the first baseman. Had a couple sprinkles back in the bottom of the first, but outside of that, it stayed clear. First pitch from Apple in the dirt, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Left-handed hitting first baseman, 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. Two balls in, no strikes. Delivery, low, ball 3, and we see Apple again struggling to start the inning. He started the first and second inning with leadoff walks. Able to work around the one he had in the second inning to Vink, but Rio pitch, ball 4 low. Michael draws the leadoff walk to begin the third inning for Ottawa.
Now batting number 26, Brett Hadel.
Brings up Brett Hadel. Who walked in the first, was left stranded at first base. Arrows so far have left 4 on the base paths through 2 innings. First pitch to Hadel, going to be called a strike on the inside corner with the fastball 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first for the Arrows, nobody out. Top of the third, trailing 2-1, and Hadel going to hit this one to second base. Could be 2. They're going to step on the bag at second. Throw won't be in time to retire Hadel, but it does get the lead runner in Michael on the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 17,
That goes fielder's choice, and it was actually the shortstop who fielded that, so that just goes as a 6-3 fielder's choice. Brings up Austin Trinkle, who had the sac fly that scored the Arrows' first run of the game, and he shoots one foul down the first base line, 0-1. Hadel just switching places with Michael at first. Oh, 1 pitch. Swinging over the top of the fastball, 0-2. Hadel is a threat to run. Had a good lead over at first. That first pitch, but Apple being a lefty makes it a little bit tougher. 0-2 delivery outside, 1-2. Bottom of the third, Cinders leading the Arrows 2-1. Arrows scored 1 in the first, Cinders scored 2 in the second. Chopped foul, staying alive at the plate is Trinkle as he hits it towards the Arrow dugout. We'll go 1-2 again. I'm going to make that 2-2. Two-2 pitch. Going to be hit over the head of the shortstop. Gets over the head of the very tall Teske, and Hadel's going to take third as that ball just died in the grass and then heads up running by Trinkle as he'll work his way to second.
Now that is number 4, Trenton Roberts.
Give Caleb Apple a little bit of credit. He actually was backing up over at third. Ball got past the third baseman, Wag, and that one could have ended up in the Ottawa dugout, which allowed Hadel to score. I think this could be it here for Apple. And that will do it for him. So he finishes with a total of 57 pitches. And we will take a break as we will wait for the new pitcher for the Cinders. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Would you like to work with a company whose core values include safety, efficiency, and professionalism? If so, All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating is the place for you. If you've got experience in commercial refrigeration or installation and service work with residential units and an EPA-valid universal refrigeration certificate, you could be working for the premier local heating and cooling company with very competitive pay, insurance, paid vacations, retirement, and a family-style and family-friendly environment. Apply today at 126 West Wilson or call All Seasons at 8888 Airman.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Life goes on, and that means you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You also should consider preparing for the inevitable. We can help with that. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Tech neck is real. If you're an avid mobile device operator and suffer from headaches, neck, and back pain, it could be tech neck. What you may not realize is your posture playing a huge part in your pain. It can be corrected. Find out more from Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
New pitcher for the Senators will be Rio Miller, right-handed thrower, the left fielder, as Apple will move to first base. And we'll see who went to left. Herod went to left. So we've got Herod, the first baseman previously. And then we will have Apple at first. And Miller will be pitching. First time the Arrows will see a righty this evening. And Miller is going to face Trenton Roberts with one out and runners at second and third. After that single from Trinkle that just looped over the top of the tall shortstop Teske. Trenton Roberts struck out in the first inning. He has caught Brett Hadel so far behind the plate. He shows bunt, tries to drop one down on a fastball that was low and fouled out of play. 0-1. Roberts hitting sixth in the lineup in game one. Infield playing in for the Senators. 0-1 pitch and chopped to third. Hadel not going. The throw is going to make a close play at first. Nice dig by Apple on the throw by Wag, and he does get the runner, or the hitter at first, and Hadel unable to score from third as Wag walked him back to the bank. Roberts retired 5-3. We get back to Vink. Walked to lead off the second inning. That's stranded at third. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Vink at the plate. First pitch from Miller, outside corner strike. Miller has come right in and retired the first batter he faced. Now has an opportunity to get out of the inning. 2 runners on base are Apples. 0-1 pitch gets by Vink, 0-2 on a late swing. Couldn't ask for a better evening, though. 77 degrees. Maybe a little bit more of a breeze, but coming out of the south at 8. 0-2 pitch, high, 1-2. One-two pitch is chopped foul. We'll go 1-2 again. Hadel at third. Trinkle at second. 1-2 count on Vink. And breaking ball going to get him looking. Rio Miller comes in. Picks up 2 outs for the Senators, and the Arrows leave 2 more on base. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base, no errors. We go to the 4th inning. Arrows trailing the Senators 2-1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KLFO.com.
Protect your real estate investment with title insurance from Croucher Abstract and Title Company. A one-time premium payment covers you against title fraud, forgery, undisclosed heirs, and more. 785-242-3281.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
New pitcher for the Arrows. We'll take a look here in just a second. That is going to be Hudson Torres on the mound. So Torres, right-hander. And staying behind the plate will be Roberts. We wait to see. It looks like Hadel will move to shortstop. Wait to see. We'll try and update any other changes. Looks like Michael's still at first. See if Kiefer might have gone somewhere else defensively. But Hadel does move to short. And on the mound is Torres. He takes a couple more warm-up pitches. Torres did pitch against Sedalia. 1 inning, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Apple leads it off for the Senators in the 4th inning. Working out of the lineup is Torres. His first pitch, strike to Apple, 0-1. Apple, the cleanup hitter, rounded into a double play in the first inning. 0-1 delivery, low and inside. 1-1. Pitch from Torres, breaking ball stays high, 2-1. And home plate umpire stops play. Robert's going to go and talk to Torres. And Apple, the leadoff hitter in the fourth inning. Senators leading 2-1 in game one. One pitch is outside. 3-1. 3-1 delivery from Torres. In there for a strike. Count goes full. Three-two delivery. Fastball high and gets away from the catcher. Is back to get it is Roberts, but it's ball four. Leadoff walk to begin the fourth inning for the Senators. We got the left fielder, Herod. Had one hit well to center field, but Morton able to track it down for the flyout. First pitch to Herod, a strike. 1-1. The Senators team with a lot of lefties in their lineup. Apple, who just hit, was elected. They have two to start the game with Scott and Graves. Herod digs in, though, from the right side, and Roberts has to go up and get one high above as it's 1-1. Ball and one strike. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the fourth. 1-1 delivery. They're going to throw down to third, or throw down to first to chase Apple back. The swinging strike from Herod. Count 2-1-2. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, going to catch him on the helmet. Seems to be okay, as it was a breaking ball, and he will go to first. On the hit by pitch. What's runners at first and second with nobody out? I'll bring up Justin Wheel. He takes a strike. Wheel walked in the second and came around to score the first run of the game for the Senators. 0-1 pitch from Torres, hit to the gap between first and second. The runner is going to try and score. It gets by the right fielder for the Arrows, Vink, and allows the run to score from third, and then taking third base is Herod. It's a 3-1 Senators lead on the RBI single from Wheel. Apple scored from second. Herod goes to third, and still nobody out in the inning for the Senators. Runners at the corners for Shadley. Fastball high and inside, 1-0. Three-1 lead for Topeka. Goes to 4:21. 1-0 pitch. This could be hit well to center field. Morton going to try and run in and make the grab. Bounces in front of him. The runner going to try and score from third. It's a good throw to the plate, and just beating it is the base runner Herod, kind of jogging home Morton almost caught him, but it's another RBI single for the Senators. We will have a mound visit as Shadley picks up an RBI. We will take a quick break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Senators have added 2 runs in the inning. They're up 4-1 and still nobody out in the top of the 4th. Back-to-back RBI singles from Wheel and Shadley. Brings up Alex Haig. Runners at first and second, and that fastball is high and inside from Torres, 1-0. And it hasn't been, Torres hasn't thrown strikes. It's just been some good hitting here from the Senators in the inning. Putting it in spots where the Arrows aren't right now. 1-0 delivery from Torres. Just misses inside, 2-0. Haig with a ground out back to the pitcher in the second inning. He is 0 for 1. 2-0 pitch from Torres. Fastball for a strike, 2-1. As Haig was taking. A 4-1 lead for the Kansas Senators. Arrows looking for the first down of the inning. And a swinging strike on a breaking ball. It's 2-2. Two count to Haig. Fastball is high from Torres. Count goes full. Wheel at second, Shadley at first. Three-two pitch. It's going to be hit softly. This is going to be a tough play. And they're going to try and unable to go to first as that ball was chopped back to the pitcher, but it got by Torres, and it'll be an infield single for Haig. Just nowhere to go on that play as that ball just died in the infield. Three straight singles for the Senators have loaded the bases with nobody out. They've already plated 2 in the inning as they lead 4-1 in the top of the 4th. Bring up Wag, who had a 2 RBI single in the second. Bases loaded, no outs. 0-1 pitch. Foul tipped into the glove, 0-2. Two pitch. Goes with a changeup, strikes him out. First down of the inning for Hudson Torres. And keeps the bases loaded with 1 down for Rio Miller. First pitch to Miller is hit high and foul over the top of the Senators dugout. One pitch, breaking ball that almost catches him on the shoulder. It stayed a little high, 1-1. One down in the top of the fourth. Bases loaded for the Senators. 1-1 pitch. Again, foul back and out of play. 1-2. One-two delivery from Torres, ripped to left field, and this could score multiple runs. It drops in front of the left fielder, who able to make that play in left is Summerall to keep it in front of him, and the runner is in trouble. The tag is going to be made. The runner's going to try to go to second. Can Ottawa get a double play? Yes, they can. So that does end the inning. And this is going to be a fun one to score, as the Senators scored 1 run on the play to go up 5-1. Or my apologies, they scored 2 runs on that play, as Wheel scored from third. Shadley scored from second, but then you had a double play as Haig was thrown out at third by Summerall, as that will go down as a 7-6. So it'll be 7-6-5, and then a 7-6-5, and then a 5-4 to end the inning. It's a 6-1 lead for the Senators as we go to the bottom of the fourth. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
In that top of the fourth, Senators able to come up with 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and none left on base. So it's a 6-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Leading it off will be Jake Richards, followed by Grady Summerall. And then back to the top of the Arrow lineup with Logan Morton to face off against Rio Miller. Torres threw 27 pitches in that fourth inning. Richards leads it off as he lined out to third in the second inning. A good play over at third base by Teske to take one away from him. First pitch from Miller is fouled back by Richards, 0-1. Arrows have been able to get runners on base in all 3 innings. They've left 2 on the bags in each of the first 3 innings. They've had opportunities. Senators just found a way to come through with some clutch hitting. 0-1 pitch, a strike, 0-2. Richards finds himself behind in the count. 0-2 from Miller, and this one shot down the first baseline, just foul. We go 0-2 again. Bottom of the fourth. Arrows led after 1-0, but since then it's been all Senators who scored 2 in the second and 4 runs in the fourth. 4 runs on 2 hits. 4 hits. There we go. This one going to be chopped to second base. It's going to be a tough play for the second baseman. Goes off of his glove, and that'll be an error on Graves. And reaching base is Richards. We'll go E4. First error of the game for either team. Brings up Grady Summerall. Struck out looking in the second inning. Fastball on the outside corner, called a strike, 0-1. first for the Arrows is Richards. 0-1 pitch to Summerall. He's going to hit this one back up the middle. Teske going to come in and try and make the play at first. He can't. It'll be an infield single. The Arrows trying to get something working in this bottom of the fourth inning.
Now back, number 6.
For the bottom of the Arrows lineup, able to reach base with Richards and Summerall. Bring up Logan Morton, who has reached base twice, doubled in the second inning. He is 1 for 1. Has scored a run. First pitch to Morton as he showed bunt, and we'll bring it back. They're going to throw down to second base. Goes off the chest of the shortstop, but getting back is Teske. He almost ended up in shallow center field. Ball and no strikes to Morton. Runners at first and second, nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. He shows bunt again, takes a strike. One delivery, and that one bounces off the plate. Keeping in front of him is the catcher, Shadley. 2-1. Morton has already walked once back in the first inning. 2 balls and 1 strike. Arrows trailing 6-1, but threatening in the fourth with runners at first and second. No outs. 2-1 delivery. Morton, his bunt attempt fouled back, and it's 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Miller is lifted out of play. Morton stays alive. Richards led off the inning, reaching on an error, able to get to second base on the infield single from Summerall. Two-two pitch, breaking ball just missing low. Count goes full, 3-2. Three-two from Miller. Tie, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. I'll bring up Connor Kiefer, who walked in the first and then struck out looking in the second. We will have a mound visit. Miller will see if he stays in this game or if they're going to go. And we'll take a quick break. You'll listen to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Hi, everybody. This is Denny Matthews, the voice of the Royals. Don't miss a game, home or away this year. Keep it locked onto your source for information and entertainment. And Royals baseball in East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Welcome back. Arrows have the bases loaded for Connor Kiefer. Nobody out. Miller staying in the game. We did see Jonathan Knapp head down to warm up for the Senators. First pitch to Kiefer, fastball for a strike from Miller. Kiefer walked in the first inning and then struck out looking in the second. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Arrows. And a big swing fouled away by Kiefer. It's 0-2. Count. The bases loaded, no outs. bottom 4. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. 1-2. One-two delivery to Kiefer is high, 2-2 as he's battled back from an 0-2 count. Two-two pitch, fouled away by Kiefer again. Two balls and 2 strikes to Kiefer, and he'll check swing, and he did go around. It's actually foul tipped into the glove on that one, so strikeout swinging for Kiefer. First down to the bottom of the 4th. Brings up the first baseman, Alden Michael. Struck out in the first and then did reach on a walk in the 3rd. Bases loaded and 1 out. First pitch to Michael, fastball for a strike, 0-1. One pitch, foul tipped, and it actually goes off the foot of the umpire. 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 down, bases loaded. Infielders on the corners, playing on the just past the edge of the grass. Fastball almost catches Michael. 1-2. One-two pitch. If he hits it first, it's going to be stepping on the bag, and the run scores from 3rd. So Apple fielded it, able to get the hitter Michael at first, but too much speed at 3rd from Richards. It's a 6-2 score line.
Now batting, number 26, Brett Hale.
Michael with the RBI ground out. Brings up Brett Hadel. There's 2 down and runners at 2nd and 3rd. I'll take a first pitch strike. That one actually goes as a 3 unassisted. Summerall stands at 3rd. Morton at 2nd. This one's going to be hit to second base. Hadel does have good speed, but not enough. As that one goes as a ground out, the Arrows leave 2 more on base. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base. We go to the 5th inning, a 6-2 lead for the Senators. Listen to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Welcome back to Ottawa. It's a 6-2 Senators lead. As the Arrows did answer back after the Senators scored 4 in the top half of the 4th. Back out on the mound for the Arrows is going to be Hudson Torres, as he's going to face the top of the lineup with Scott, Graves, and Teske here in the 5th. Line right now for the Senators, 6 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, as they have left just 1 on base. For the Arrows, 2 runs on 3 hits, and 8 left on base. Torres did throw 27 pitches in the fourth. Sunshine starting to creep back out here at Harvey Drake Field. Scott lays it off. He is 0 for 1. Ground out in the third. He takes a big hack at the first pitch he sees. Behind the fastball, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch to Scott. Fastball misses just low, 1-1, and shadows will start to become a factor probably in the next half inning or so. 1-1 pitch, just misses outside from Torres, 2-1. Torres ready to rock and fire, 2-1 pitch, tie, 3-1. Top 5, Kansas Senators leading the Ottawa Arrows 6-2 in American Legion action. 3-1 pitch, going to be in on the hands, but able to work it over the head of the shortstop Hadel for a leadoff single in the 5th inning. First hit of the game for Scott.
Number 11, Ryan Gray.
Brings up Ryan Graves. And Scott is going. The throw down to second is just a little late. And taking second base is Scott. First stolen base for either team. Runner at second with no outs in the top of the 5th. 1-0 pitch, just above the belt, 2-0. Delivery. A check swing that's going to go right back to Torres. Look the runner back, go to first. Scott's going to try and take third. The throw at third is going to go off of Scott and into foul territory as he does get to third base. It was a good throw from Michael. But Scott wanting to test the arm, the tag there from Richards. Not sure it would have been in time. And Scott just showing off the wheels. So it works out for Graves as they are able to get the runner to third. First pitch to Teske is a strike, 0-1. Teske 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts swinging. 0-1 pitch. Teske's going to rip one to center field. Morton going back. That one to the fence. Bounces off the base of the fence. Teske turning for 2, and he will get there with a stand-up double and another RBI for the Senators. Teske was sitting on that one.
Number 4, Caleb Apple.
Bring up the 4-hitter, Caleb Apple. Teske picks up his first RBI. Apple 0 for 1. He grounded into the double play in the first inning. First pitch of this at-bat's a strike from Torres. One delivery, just missing outside, 1-1. One pitch, and well behind a fastball, it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch, a breaking ball that just misses low, 2-2. Pitch, check swing, did not go around. Count goes full. Top of the 5th inning. A 7-2 Senators lead over the Arrows. Time will be called, and we will have another mound visit. The Arrows would like to find a way to try and get through this inning at least without having to make a pitching change. Hadel started this one, gave the Arrows 3 innings. Torres took over in the 4th. A 7-2 lead. In favor of the Senators from Topeka. 3-2 count on Apple. The runner at second and 1 out. Senators have already plated 1 in the inning on the double by Teske. 3-2 pitch. Fastball's high for ball 4. Runners at first and second and 1 out.
Now batting number 9, Pete Herod.
Well, Pete Herod, who flew out in the 1st, walked in the 4th, and scored a run. This one's going to be ripped to left. That ball is crushed. They're going to get in the gap. It's over the fence for a home run into deep left center. A 3-run home run for Pete Herod. And Topeka has opened it up to a 10-2 lead on the 3-run home run from Herod. That one was on the outer part of the plate, and he was able to deposit it over the left center fence. Four runs in the inning now for the Senators. And it looks like someone has been thrown out of the game. Not sure what might have been said. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school. That education got me to the first day at my dream job, which I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from the Army National Guard helped me buy my first house. I also know that I will be one of the first to respond if my community ever needs me.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Food insecurity is a year-round issue for many families. The Ottawa community has set up several blessing boxes around town to receive your donations of food, cold weather accessories, hygiene products, and other much-needed items that will make the lives of our underserved neighbors a little easier. Please consider making regular monthly donations to the boxes or bring items to ECAN and Hope House for distribution. When we all help, we all benefit.
This message brought to you as a public service from your friends at KOFO.
So a couple updates here. It's going to be a pinch hitter for Wheel. It's going to be number 21, Kyle Bonin Kemper. So the original catcher that was slated to start this game will hit, and then we will see who comes in behind the plate. And it's going to be Richards behind the plate. As we might have a pitching change as well. And that is going to be it for Torres. So we'll go ahead and take another break. New pitcher when we return is going to be number 22, Paul Gillette. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
We hope you're already enjoying the 2022 Royals baseball season on KOFO. Thanks to our Royals baseball sponsors, including State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, the Gun Guys, the Ottawa Herald, Go Milk Soap Store, and Sutton's Jewelry. You'll catch the boys in blue home and away this exciting season as it unfolds right on your radio. If your business would like to join those finding success as a Royal sponsor on KOFO, just call 785-242-1220 or email sales@KOFO.com. Join us and be together Royal with KOFO.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
Jake Richards will take over behind the plate, and then at third will be Xavier Vink. And then, of course, as we mentioned on the mound, will be Paul Gillette as Senators lead it 10-2 in Game 1. And the player who was ejected for the Arrows was Trenton Roberts. And looked like there was just maybe a little exchange of words between Roberts and Bonin Kemper, who had not to step in and pinch hit. The umpire did not like it and sent Roberts back to the dugout. He was thrown out of the game. I think we were finally ready to get back to it here in the top of the fifth. And one down. And again, we are still waiting discussion here with the umpire and coaches. As Bonin Kemper you might turn off the music. Here we go. First pitch from Gillette is going to be foul tipped off the end of the bat by Bonin Kemper for strike one. Bonin Kemper plays at Mid-American Nazarene. Left-handed hitter, is a pinch hitter. 0-1 pitch is low, 1-1. One pitch, ripped to right field. That one is going to be over the head of the right fielder, Vink. Bonin Kemper going to dig for second base. The throw is going to be late, and a double for Bonin Kemper. Keep the hit parade going in the fifth inning for the Senators. Brings up Trevor Shadley. The runner at second and one out. This one's going to be hit softly to third. Xavier Vink going to throw it to first and able to dig it out nicely. Oh, no, they're going to say he's safe at first. I thought Alden Michael had his foot on the bag. And they're going to say it's going to be safe at first. So everyone's safe at the corners, runner at first and third with one out. As Shadley gets the infield single. And they'll get a courtesy runner. That'll be Jonathan Knapp, the Ottawa University product. We have it'll be Haig, who will hit now for the Senators. He takes a curveball for a strike 0-1. Runners at the corners with one out for the Senators. No balls and 1 strike. Gillette on the mound. 0-1 pitch is low, 1-1. Alex Haig, the catcher, is 1 for 2. Takes breaking ball low, 2-1. Two-one pitch, breaking ball, chopped foul at the plate off the foot of Haig. 2-2. Runners at the corners and 1 down, top of the 5th. 4 runs have been scored by the Senators. They're up 10-2. 1 hit softly towards third and foul. Go 2-2 again. Paul Gillette coming into this game for Hudson Torres. Two-two pitch, shot foul again into the netting and stuck in towards the Senators dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. 2-2 from Gillette is going to be a curveball that's spoiled by Haig. We will go 2-2 again. Bonin Kemper at third. Shadley at first. 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Two from Gillette, breaking ball. This one's hit well to left, but able to read it and come in and make the grab. In left field is Summerall, and a good throw keeps Bonin Kemper at third. For out number 2.
Now batting number 23, Kendon Wag.
That'll bring up Kendon Wag. 1 for 2. He had a 2 RBI single in the second, and then struck out swinging in the fourth. Fouled off on the first pitch. That one caught Richards on the foul ball. 0-1. Richards trying to run that one off. That one's never a good feeling for a catcher. Taking one off the foot. No balls and 1 strike to Wag. That one in the dirt. Richards able to keep it in front of him. Count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. Got to be hit too short. And Hadel with a nice play. Can he get to first? Oh, yeah. Great throw by Hadel. As the Senators do score 4 in the inning, they're up 10-2 going to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
Four runs for the Senators to go along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. No errors and 2 left on base. And we do have a pitching change. We'll try and get you to be Hayden Peterson, who will come into the game. So Peterson into the game in place of Rio Miller. Miller came in and gave up just one run in relief for Caleb Apple. Both teams have now used 3 pitchers. Peterson, a lefty. Due up in the bottom of the 5th for the Arrows, Trinkle, Roberts, and Vink. A 10-2 Kansas Senators lead as they scored 4 runs apiece in the last 2 innings, 4 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, so 2 in the 2nd. Arrows scored 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 4th in Game 1. Game 2 scheduled to start around 8 o'clock, but time limit is held to it at an hour and a half. This could be the last 3 outs here for Ottawa. And Paul Gillette leads it off. Came in as the pitcher. Going to hit in place of Trinkle. First pitch to Gillette is low. Ball 1. Bottom of the 5th, 10-2 lead for the Kansas Senators. 1-0 delivery from Gillette. Called a strike, 1-1. First plate appearance for him. One pitch. Fastball just misses inside, 2-1. Interesting release here from Peterson. He almost gets through his entire motion, and then the last minute lets that ball rip through. Foul back on the pitch for Gillette. It remains at 1-2. Breaking ball going to strike him out for the first out of the inning, looking for Gillette. And it's going to be Xavier Vink who's coming in to hit after he's going to hit in the spot of Trenton Roberts. Vink went to third base after the ejection. Breaking ball, low, 1-0. First plate appearance for Xavier. Bottom of the 5th. 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Fastball's high, 3-0. One down in the bottom of the 5th. Arrows down by 8. Here in Game 1. Rio pitch. Just missing high and outside. Ball 4. Xavier Vink will take first base. Bring to the plate. Zetton Vink.
Now that number 8.
Zayton 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in the 3rd. Takes a first pitch strike. A 1 pitch. Fastball misses low, 1-1. One delivery, missing inside, 2-1 to Zayton. Xavier standing at first base after the 1-out walk. 2-1 pitch. Called the strike on the corner, 2-2. Two-seamer just tailing away from righties right now for Peterson. 2-2 pitch. Missing inside. Count is full. Shadowy trying to bring that one back into the zone, but well inside to the righty, Vink. 3-2 pitch. Oh, goes with the breaking ball. And that's strike 3 looking for Zayton Vink. Second out of the 5th.
21, Jake Richards.
Bring up Jake Richards with 2 down. Richards takes low for ball 1. Richards 1 for 2. Reached on an error in the 4th, came around to score. Arrows do have a runner at first base. 1-0 pitch, change up first strike, 1-1. Richards having to take over behind the plate. In the top of this inning, playing third base for the first 4 innings. 1-1 delivery. Fastball's outside, 2-1. One pitch. Curveball in there, 2-2. Heroes potentially down to their last strike here if my watch is correct. We've eclipsed the hour and a half. 2-2 pitch. Raking ball low, and the count is full on Richards. Arrows did lead 1-0 after the first inning with 10 unanswered. Or, my apologies. 6 unanswered. Where the Arrows were able to put one more up in the 4th. Runner going on the 3-2 pitch. It's chopped to third. And the throw is going to be in time to retire the speedy Richards in the bottom of the 5th. And that should be the ball game. 10-2 final score in favor of the Senators in 5 innings. We'll take a break. Listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it, unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Final score in Game 1, the Kansas Senators win it 10-2 in 5 innings. We'll start Game 2 here around 8:10, and we'll be right back. Send it back to the station for a little bit. We'll bring it right back here to Harvey Drake Field for Game 2 for Casey Weeder. We'll see you in a few minutes. Final score, Senators 10, Arrows 2. You've been listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
We hope you enjoyed our broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Also by Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Ottawa Chiropractic. Also by American Family Insurance Agent DJ Flummerfeld, Arvest Bank, and All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Also by Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Ottawa Chiropractic. Also by American Family Insurance Agent DJ Flummerfeld, Arvest Bank, and All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating. Now let's go to the field for Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. Here's KOFO's Gary Bateman.
Welcome back to Harvey Drake Field for Game 2 of the series between the Arrows and the Kansas Senators. The Senators taking Game 1 10-2 in 5 innings. Arrows will send Jason Allison to the mound to start it off. As defensively, it will be similar to what we saw in Game 1. Summerall in left, Morton in center. Torres will move out to right. We'll have Xavier Vink at third, Brett Hadel at short, Kiefer at second, Michael at first, and then the battery of Richards behind the plate and Jason Allison on the mound as Arrows trying to bounce back after a tough 10-2 loss in Game 1, a game that they jumped out to a 1-0 lead. The Senators responded by scoring 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third, and then exploding for 4 runs in the fifth. We are just about ready to go. And leading it off will be Savon Scott.
Number 27, Savon Scott.
Scott, who led off Game 1, will lead it off in Game 2. Lefty showed off his wheels. He stole last at bat in the 5th inning, able to reach on a single, stole second, made a really good play to take third base as that first pitch of the ball at 8:16 in Game 2. Scott was able to reach base twice, reached on a walk in the first inning of Game 1, and then a single came around to score in the 5th as he's ahead in the count 2-0. 2-0 pitch is high, 3-0 from Allison. First time Allison has pitched this season. 3-0 pitch outside for ball 4. Leadoff walk issued to Scott.
How about it? Number 11, Ryan Gray.
I'll bring up number 11, Ryan Graves. Breaking ball from Allison is low and outside, 1-0. Delivery. Change up in there for a strike. 1-1. Graves was 1 for 3. Breaking ball, and Scott going to get a huge jump. No throw from Richards. And a stolen base for Savon Scott. 2 balls and 1 strike to Graves. Two-on pitch. This one's hit to right field softly. It's going to be a tough play for Torres. Coming in, making the grab. Savon Scott will tag from second. And the throw is going to be a little late as it actually gets by the third baseman. Vink, the throw to the plate will not be made on the throwing error. And a 1-0 lead for the Senators as Savon Scott comes all the way around from second base for the first run of the game. That error will be assessed to Hadel.
Number 14, Eric.
That one goes E6. After the fly out to right. Batting third will be number 14, Eric Teske. One ball and one strike on a fastball there from Allison. Teske was 1 for 3 in game one, including an RBI double. 1-1 pitch. Changeup that's hit hard down the third base line, but foul. Teske, who plays at Allen Community College. We'll actually see an Ottawa University player on the mound to start in game two, Jonathan Knapp. Fastball is high and over the head of Teske. Count to 2-2. One down in the top of the first. Senators have scored one. 2-2 delivery. Fastball low. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Teske, the 3-hitter. 3-2 delivery from Allison, low and outside for ball 4. One out walk.
Now batting number 4, Caleb Apple.
That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Caleb Apple. Started game one. He went 3 innings. Breaking ball, Richards able to smother it and keep it in front of him to keep Teske at first. 4-1. Apple was 0 for 1. Did come around to score a run as he walked twice, grounded into a double play. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball inside, 2-0. Balls and no strikes, runner at first, 1 out. Senators leading the Arrows 1-0. Teske going. That throw down to second. Going to be a little late from Richards. That throw, that pitch from Allison was the inside part of the plate. Teske is safe at second with the stolen base. Didn't see a whole lot of movement from the Senators on the base paths in game one, but so far been very aggressive. That's the second stolen base already. Fastball almost hits Apple, and that's ball 4. And we will have a mound visit before we see Pete Herod to the plate. We'll take a quick 30-second break to listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Your neck supports the weight of 4 bowling balls every time you look down at your cell phone. After a time, your body will start to react with more headaches, neck, and back pain. It can be helped. Contact Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
First mound visit for Jason Allison. He's going to face Pete Herod, who his last plate appearance hit a 3-run home run in the 5th inning of game one that went over the 3-peat sign in left center. 360 to center, 320 to the corners here at Harvey Drake Field, and he's going to get hit on the first pitch he sees on the back. And the bases are loaded. With 1 down. That'll bring up Justin Wheel. Takes first pitch strike from Allison. Wheel started the game and then was pinch hit 4 in the 4th inning. Did reach base twice and an RBI single. 0-1 pitch. Fastball high, 1-1. Wheel, who plays at OU as well. Bases loaded, one down, top of the first. Senators scored one. 1-1 pitch is a slider in there, 1-2. The ball in 2 strikes to Justin Wheel. 1-2 delivery. It's going to be hit to second base. And they're going to be able to get a tag into second. Was he on the bag? No, and everyone's safe. The second baseman, Kiefer, kind of caught the lip of the grass and took an odd hop, unable to get it to Hadel in time, and that will be an infield single and an RBI for Wheel. Teske scores from third. That'll bring up number 21, Kyle Bonin, Kemper. The Mid-American Nazarene product. He had a pinch hit double in the 5th inning of Game 1. Pitches inside, 2-0. Bases are still loaded and 1 out. That pitch is high, 3-0. Rio delivery from Allison is called a strike with the fastball. Bonin Kemper will be behind the plate for the Senators. 3-1 pitch, outside ball 4. And that will walk a run in. Make it a 3-0 lead. I believe that's going to be it for Allison as the bases remain loaded with 1 out in the top of the 1st inning. We will take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher, Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
New pitcher for the Arrows is going to be number 22, Paul Gillette. Allison is responsible for the 3 on base. Saw Gillette in Game 1. He will come out in Game 2. He pitched an inning in the 5th. As see how many pitches he finished up with. That first one had to be around 22, 23 pitches. I think is what I had last for him. But the bases will be loaded for Gillette on the mound. And we did go to the official scoring on that Justin Wheel play at second base. They did give an error to Kiefer. So that's going to go E4. So that's the second error of the inning on Ottawa. First pitch from Gillette is low for ball 1. It will face against number 23, Kendon Wague. That pitch gets by Richards, and no play at the plate. The runner scores from third, and it's a 4-0 lead as Herod comes in to score. Nothing lead for the Senators in the top of the first. Runners at second and third. Fastball outside from Gillette. It's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes, 1 down. Rio pitch, change up for a strike, 3-1. 1 pitch. Low ball 4. There's the 5th walk issued by Arrow pitchers in the first inning. That'll bring up Trevor Shadley, who's caught in game 1. First pitch low for ball 1. One 0 pitch from Gillette. Fastball in there. 1-1. One delivery. This one chopped to third, but foul. Down at 1-2. Shadley with the bases loaded and 1 out, trying to extend the Senator lead. Breaking ball popped up out to right field. Torres having to come on quickly, and he makes the grab for out number 2. The tag to the plate. They're going to actually throw it down to third for the tag to end the inning, and they get the out at third. So the run scores from third, but trying to take third base was Wague, and he is thrown out by Richards. 5 runs scored in the inning for the Senators. We'll go to the bottom. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
5 runs scored by the Senators in the top of the inning. As they came out with 5 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 left on base in the top half of the inning. The Arrows will come out to face Jonathan Knapp, who plays at Ottawa University, left-handed pitcher. We'll give you that defensive alignment. It'll be Harrod and left, Scott in center, Hagen right, Wag at third, Teske at short, Shadley at second, Apple at first, and then the battery of Bonin, Kemper behind the plate, and Knapp on the mound. Looks like Logan Morton will lead it off for the Arrows in game 2. That's what they sent me. Yeah. So it'll be Logan Morton leading it off.
Now batting number 6, Logan Morton.
Morton able to reach base all 3 times in his 3 plate appearances of game 1. Scored a run. Takes low from Knapp. 1-0. Came around to score in the first inning of game 1 after leading it off with a walk. He had a double in the second inning as well. 1-0 pitch, going to be hit softly to second. Throw is going to be in time to get Morton as Shadley makes the throw over to Apple. That one goes for 3.
Now batting number 26, Brett Hale.
Brings up Brett Hadel, batting second. Hitting cleanup in game 1. First pitch to Brett. He's going to shoot one down the first base line and just foul. That one goes 0-1. A couple of future teammates here. Knapp against Hadel for OU. Braves coming off their best season in school history, finishing 43-10, getting to a regional in Montgomery, Alabama. 0-1 pitch. Popped up to the right side of the infield. It's in foul territory, and the grab will made by Apple for the second out.
Number 7, Alden Michael.
Brings up number 7, Alden Michael. Michael with an RBI in the 4th inning of Game 1. As he was 0 for 2. 1-0 pitch. Just missing low is Knapp, 2-0. Pitch outside, 3-0. Michael at first base again for Game 2. Rio delivery, missing outside for ball 4.
Now back, number 2, Connor Kiefer.
That'll bring up Connor Kiefer, the cleanup hitter. Runner at first and 2 outs in the bottom of the 1st inning. Senators scored 5 in the top half. Kiefer takes a fastball for a strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch, breaking ball in there, 0-2 on Kiefer. First time we've seen Knapp work out of the stretch. First time we've seen that curveball. 12-6 action. 0-2 delivery, and he's going to strike him out looking to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left on base, no errors. We go to the 2nd inning. The Senators leading the Arrows 5-0. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just 1 payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Welcome back. Senators lead it 5-0 going to the 2nd inning. As Gillette will come back out. Came on in relief for Jason Allison. Able to pick up 2 outs and keep the damage to just 5 in that 1st inning. Final score from Game 1 was 10-2 in favor of the Senators. Arrows in action again later this week. They'll play 2 games on Saturday, starting at 10:45 a.m. in St. Joseph, Missouri, and then they will play again at 4 o'clock. Bracket play will be on Sunday. We will have that call for you. The Arrows will make the trip to St. Joseph, Missouri. Leading it off in the 2nd for the Senators. Got to be Alex Haig.
Leading off the top of the Senators, number 2, Alex Haig.
They sent 9 to the plate in the 1st inning. Arrows trying to get themselves a quick 1-2-3 inning and get back to the plate. They put the ball in play in that bottom half. Just 1 strikeout for Knapp. First pitch to Haig, outside for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Change up in there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. 2-1 delivery. And this is a little low, 3-1. Will be the top of the lineup after Haig hits. 3-1 pitch. Changeup's in there. Count goes full. 3-2. Swinging strike. And they're going to say the catch was made by Richards. As first strikeout for Gillette. Back to the top of the lineup with Savon Scott. He walked in the first inning, came around to score at a stolen base. Change up that Scott out in front of. He'll foul it back to the netting. 0-1. One pitch. Curveball high, 1-1. One delivery, and that fastball got away, 2-1. Two balls and one strike. One out in the top of the second. Senators leading the Arrows 5-0. 2-1 pitch. Fastball high, 3-1. Very rarely do you see an umpire that gives this audible of a sound when he calls a ball as he does a strike. So sometimes it's hard to tell, and that's ball 4. And a one-out walk issued to Savon Scott.
How about it? Number 11, Ryan Gray.
Brings up the designated hitter, Ryan Graves. Scott at first, who already has one stolen base. Nice lead over at first. Changeup misses a little high in the count of 1-0. Graves flew out to right field in the first inning. They're going to throw over on Scott. He gets back in time. Pitch on the outside corner, similar to where the first pitch was. This one's called a strike. One count. Got again with a good lead over at first. And he'll go. Throw down to second, and Scott, there's too much speed. He'll take second base. That pitch was called the ball. It's 2-1. On Graves. Two-one pitch. Hit to first base. That one's going to get by Michael. Scott going to turn for home. Torres will get to it. Throw to the plate is high. It goes over the head of Richards. And taking second base is Graves. After the RBI single. Yeah, an RBI single for Graves, and then he takes second base on the throwing error from Torres. Bring up Teske. Teske, that ball's going to hit off the shin protector. And able to get to third base is Graves. One ball, no strikes to Teske. Walked in the first inning, came around to score, also stole the base. 1-0 pitch, fastball high, 2-0. Teske definitely looks the part of a junior college hitter, and that ball is hit hard to left. Going back near the track, and that one's gone. Two-run home run as Summerall had a beat on it. but Teske able to drive it over the left field fence, and the Allen Community College product gives the Kansas Senators an 8-0 lead. Eight nothing lead for the Senators. In the second inning. Brings up the first baseman, Caleb Apple. And they're going to check and see if they're checking over on the bag at first. See if put a little extra dirt over there. Ball and no strikes to Apple. 1-0 pitch is a strike. 1-1. One delivery from Gillette outside 2-1. Two-one delivery and shot foul over the netting. 2-2. 8-0 Senators in the top of the second. They scored 5 in the first. They've added 3 more in the second. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, low and outside, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 3-2 pitch, little out inside, and ball 4. Herod comes to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, came around to score. One down in the top of the second, runner at first. First pitch to Herod, low and inside, 1-0. Pitch, hit hard down the line, but foul to count at 1-1. Ball and a strike. 1-1 delivery. Good curveball at the knees. 1-2. One, two from Gillette. This one's popped up to left field. And that ball's still carrying, and called off in left field was Summerall. Morton makes the grab all the way in left center. Herod flies out for out number 2. Good throw by Morton, kept the runner at first. Brings up Justin Wheel, who reached on an error in the first inning. Came around to score. Breaking ball, that's going to get my Richards. And taking second base is going to be Apple. Pitch. This is just a little inside, 2-0. Pitch, low, 3-0. Catcher Bonin Kemper on deck. Runner at second with 2 outs. 8-0 Kansas Senators. Top of the second. Rio pitch on a off speed is a strike. One pitch. It's going to be popped up to left field. It's not sure anyone sees it. Hadel unable to make the grab in left field, trying to go and get it. Going to drop for a double, and the run scores from second as Wheel picks up the RBI.
Now batting, number 21, Kyle Bonin.
Apple scored from second. Bonin Kemper walked in the first inning, and he takes ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Wheel at second. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. 9-0 lead for the Senators. Top of the second. 1-1 from Gillette. Outside 2-1. Two-one pitch. Off the end of the bat. Popped up to the left side of the infield. Hadel ranges to his right, makes the grab. As the Senators add 4 more in the second. They lead at 9-0 going to the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Senators add 4 more to their lead as they go up 9-0. We start the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Arrows will be Jake Richards. Face Jonathan Knapp, who had 11 pitches in the first inning for the Senators. Richards catching in game 2. Dig in from the right side. Delivery from the lefty Knapp, and fouled back to the netting by Richards, 0-1. One pitch from Knapp. Shot foul back down the first base line. Richards upset with himself after that one. He just a little behind that fastball from Knapp. 0-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle. It'll be a base hit for Richards. Lead off the bottom of the second for the Arrows. And he was on top of those first two fastballs, and he didn't miss on the third one. I think second in the inning will be number 9, Xavier Vink. Richards will get a courtesy runner. That courtesy runner is going to be Zayton Vink. Vink at first and Vink at the plate. No outs in the bottom of the second. Xavier hitting from the right side. Came in as a pinch hitter in the 5th inning. Able to reach on a walk of game 1. Behind a fastball on that first pitch from Knapp for strike 1. No balls in, 1 strike. Zayton Vink over at first with a healthy lead. 0-1 pitch. Change up that's called the ball. 1-1. One pitch, fastball high, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. 2-1 delivered to Xavier Vink. Low, ball 3. One count to Xavier. And he's going to swing and foul it back over the netting, 3-2. Full count. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Arrows trying to get something on the scoreboard here in the second. 3-2 pitch, and Vink able to fight one on. That one was in on the hands and fouls it out of play. Three balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch, curveball strikes out Xavier looking for the first down in the second inning. Brings up Paul Gillette. Came in for Jason Allison in the first inning. On the mound. So it's popped up behind home plate. Diving effort comes up just a little short from the catcher, Bonin Kemper. 0-1. No balls in 1 strike. After the bunt attempt went foul from Gillette. One on the way from Knapp. Breaking ball low, 1-1. 1 down in the bottom of the second. Arrows trailing 9-0 to the Kansas Senators in game 2. That ball's high, 2-1. Throw over to first and diving back is Hayden Vink in time. One pitch, shot foul, back to the netting. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Paul Gillette at the plate. Pitch from Nat. Breaking ball that pulls him. Swinging strike three. The third lefty this Arrows lineup has seen through one game and an inning and a half. Torres at the plate. Takes fastball high for ball one. Torres has been active out in right field in game two. Still runner at first for the Arrows with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch. Torres behind a fastball, 1-1. One ball, one strike. 2 outs. Delivery from Nat. Fastball goes off the top of the glove. They're going to throw down to second. Vink able to take it. It'll be a pass ball on the catcher. Bonin Kemper pulled by that pitch by Nat behind the plate. The Arrows with their first runner in scoring position in game two. One pitch. Breaking ball misses a little low. 2-2. My apologies. 3-1. To Hudson Torres. Hayden Vink at second base. No one holding him on there. I'm going to try a pickoff move, and it's going to be thrown into center field. Hayden Vink going to try and take third. The throw is going to be late, and he is safe. On the throwing error. On the pitcher, Nat. First error of the game for the Senators. 3 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Heads up base running there from Hayden Vink. 3-1 delivery from Nat. Shot to the first baseline and just foul as it tails away at the bag. Count goes full. Grady Summerall on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Pitch to Torres. Curveball in there for strike 3. As Knapp strikes out the side in the second inning. No runs, no hits. 1 error, 1 left on base. We will go to the third inning. Senators 9, Arrows nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Tech neck is real. If you're an avid mobile device operator and suffer from headaches, neck, and back pain, it could be tech neck. What you may not realize is your posture playing a huge part in your pain. It can be corrected. Find out more from Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
Arrows with a pitching change. It'll be Logan Morton. The Arrows will bring in the lefty from center field. The pitch in the third inning, and the Arrows trailing 9-0 to the Kansas Senators in Game 2. Starting this game was Jason Allison. He was removed in the first inning, followed up by Gillette, and now Morton. Morton will face off against Wague, Shadley, and Haig. Throw down to second. We'll get ready in this third inning. Haig struck out in the second inning, actually started. Wague walked in the first inning, was left stranded at first. I said Wague, Shadley, Haig. Wague is on that walk, having some discussion. Now we're ready to go. Questions about substitutions, and we are ready to go to start the third inning here in Ottawa. First pitch for Morton. Fastball misses outside 1-0. Check to see Morton able to get a fastball by Wague, 1-1. One delivery, another fastball getting by him. This is the first time Morton has pitched this season. Nice velocity on those first two fastballs. He was able to get by Wague. 1-2 pitch from Logan. Strikes him out. Ball gets by Richards. Richards going to have to throw down the first and Michael in time for the strikeout. Strikeout begins the top of the third for the Senators. I'll bring up Trevor Shadley. Flew out to right field. And Morton again back to the fastball, 0-1. Pitch, foul back and out of play, 0-2. Utility going from catcher to second base in Game 2. 0-2 pitch is a raking ball that gets away, 1-2. Top the third here at Harvey Drake Field. 9-0 Kansas Senators in front of the Arrows. One-two pitch, hit right back up the middle. It's going to die in the grass. It'll be a tough play for Hagel. He'll barehand it. The throw. Did Michael make the tag? He did. My goodness. Almost a nasty collision. Able to avoid it, get the tag down for the second out as he had to elevate and then turn the glove into the body of Chantilly for the second out. That one goes 6-3. That could have been disastrous, but Michael used his athleticism to get up and avoid the collision. Pinch hitter, going to be number 26, Rio Miller. He will hit for Alex Haig. Miller started in Game 1. Take a look at his numbers. He was 1 for 2 with an RBI single. 2 RBI singles. First pitch from Morton's a strike as he's trying to face the minimum. 0-1 delivery from Morton. Fastball by him, 0-2. Just in a really good groove here is Logan Morton. 0-2 pitch. Fastball's high, 1-2. One-two delivery. Now just able to stay alive as Miller on a breaking ball. He was fooled on it, but able to just get a piece. 1-2 as it goes foul. Nine runs on 3 hits for the Senators. 1-2 pitch. Morton, fastball bouncing in front of the plate, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Delivery from Morton. Going to strike him. Oh, my apologies. Everyone on the field thought it was strike 3, except for the umpire. Count goes full. Miller even started to walk across. 3-2 pitch from Morton and almost hits him, ball 4. Walk issue to Rio Miller. Now you have to face the top of the lineup with Savon Scott. Scott has walked twice, scored a run, stolen a base. Going to throw over to first. Nice snag by Michael. Keep Miller over at first base. Time called at the plate by Scott. Oh, 1 pitch. Chopped, and what a play in the on-deck circle by Graves as he barehanded it. Didn't have batting gloves on, but still a nice play. Ball's in 1 strike. Staying alert. Curveball outside from Morton, 1-1. One pitch from Morton. Bounces in the plate. Richards, nice job of keeping it in a range. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Fastball on the outside corner, 2-2. 2-2 from Morton. Just missing low. Runner with a delayed steal. Going to second is safe. Is Miller. Full count now on Scott. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch from Morton. Hit to third base. Gets by the third baseman, Xavier Vink. They're going to send the runner home. The throw is going to be cut off, but Scott taking second on the throw. So it's RBI single for Savion Scott. Rio Miller scored. First run of the inning, 10-0 for the Senators. Bring up Ryan Graves. Curveball from Morton is high, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Scott with a lead, good lead at second. That one thrown in the dirt. He's going to try and take third, and he's safe. Second stolen base for Savion Scott. Pitch is low. It's 3-0. To Graves. The ball's in. No strikes. Morton with a changeup in there. 3-1. one from to Graves is high for ball 4. Runners at the corners for the Senators and 2 outs. And brings up Eric Teske, who homered in the second. Out to left field. Teske 1 for 1. He walked in the first with a run. Home base. About tipped off the mask of Richards, 0-1. The ball's 1 strike. A 1 delivery from Morton. In on the hand, shot foul, 0-2. Pitch. Curveball just misses outside. It had Teske frozen in the box. Morton almost got himself a strikeout of Teske. 1-2 from Morton. Another curveball. Tough to lay off of, but he does. It's 2-2. Back-to-back curveballs right there on the edge of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. 2-2 pitch. Shot foul towards the Ottawa dugout. Might have caught the foot of Teske as well. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Do it again. 2-2 pitch. Goes over the head of the catcher. Scott going to stay at third. Richards quickly out of his stance, but the runner does go to second base. That is Graves, put runners at second and third. Wild pitch there from Morton. 3-2 pitch, swinging, just getting a piece. Stay alive, it's bound back to the backstop. Count is full, runners at second and third, 2 outs. 3-2 pitch. It's going to hit him on the leg. As Morton just slipped off the mound. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. We're at the first baseman, Caleb Apple. Walked twice, scored a run in both innings. Nothing lead, bases loaded. And that one goes over the head as Teske going to second base, has nowhere to go, and now he's going to be caught in a rundown. Michael going to tag him out to end the inning. The run does not score. We wait to see if they're going to talk about it. Didn't see him point to home plate. So that does end it. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 left on base as we'll go to the bottom of the third. Senators 10, Arrows nothing. The Ottawa Arrows Post 60 baseball on KOFO.com.
There are only 3 times a year you think about your home's heating and cooling system. Winter, when you want to stay warm. Summer, when you want to stay cool. And any season when it's not working. All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating can make sure your heat and AC are working in all seasons when you sign up for their residential maintenance membership. They'll perform a mechanical safety and performance inspection, change your filters, and even change the batteries in your CO2 detector. Call to sign up for the residential maintenance membership with All Seasons today at 8888 Airman.
Protect your real estate investment with title insurance from Croucher Abstract and Title Company. A one-time premium payment covers you against title fraud, forgery, undisclosed heirs, and more. 785-242-3281.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary setting the standard for funeral service.
Senators lead the Arrows 10-0 in the bottom of the third. Logan Morton will strike out two of the first three batters in the inning, and fortunately did not get a strike three call on Rio Miller on a breaking ball that looked really good. Turned into another three batters and did get up just the one run. Batting first in the inning will be number 3, Grady Summerall. First pitch to Summerall. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Low 2-0. From Knapp to be hit to left center. That ball tailing, and it's well hit, and it's caught by the left fielder on the run, Herod, to take extra bases away from Summerall.
Now batting, number 6, Logan Morton.
Arrows take it to the top of the lineup with Logan Morton. Grounded to second in the first inning. First pitch to Logan. This is low 1-0. Ball in, no strikes. 1-0 pitch from Knapp. Outside 2-0. Morton has reached base in 3 of, make that 4 or 5 plate appearances in this doubleheader, and he's got to get a single to right field as it goes over the head of the second baseman. Back-to-back good contact from the Arrows. This will result in a single for Morton.
Now batting, number 26, Brett Hadel.
Bring up Brett Hadel, who popped out to first base back in the first. One delivery from Knapp on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch. Fastball gets by him, 0-2. Big swing there from Brett. He can catch up to one here. Oh, 2 pitch. This is low 1-2. One, 2 to Hadel. A curveball spoiled by Hadel. Fouled out of play. Alden Michael on deck for the Arrows. One-two pitch, strikes him out on a fastball high. Second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Alden Michael.
Brings up Alden Michael. And is that going to be it for Knapp? That is going to be it for Knapp. So we will take a break. 2 down in the bottom of the third. And he will check out of this game. And we will have a pitching change. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful.
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today to have your air conditioner serviced. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Pitching change as we will see Chantilly come in from center field. And he will pitch for the Senators as Jonathan Knapp goes 2 2/3, 5 strikeouts, 2 hits given up. He is responsible for Morton at first base, who had that single. He will face off against Alden Michael here in just a second. Right-handed pitching Chantilly. He's actually at second base, and they send, it looks like, changes defensively. That's Scott now at second. Not sure if they move Knapp out to center field or not, but Scott is definitely at second base. Alden Michael did reach on a walk in the first inning. He'll be the first one to take face off against Chantilly. Bottom of the third here at Harvey Drake Field. Senders leading the Arrows 10-0 in Game 2. After they won Game 1 10-2. Change up outside from Chantilly for ball 1. Took out Knapp with 43 pitches. This one's hit well to right center. That is driven. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Morton going to kick it into an extra gear. He's turning for home. The relay to the plate is going to be late. And an RBI double for Alden Michael. Made it a little closer play than he'd probably like at the plate. Good throw from Scott. But Morton does score all the way from first. And the Arrows are on the board in Game 2. Ball was hit well by Alden Michael. First pitch to Kiefer, a slider for a strike, 0-1. Kiefer struck out looking in the first inning. As Bonin Kemper will come out and talk to Chantilly. The ball's in 1 strike, 2 outs. 0-1 delivery from Chantilly is called a strike. 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Arrows trailing 10-1. RBI double there from Michael, and that changeup stays high. 1-2. All in 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-2 delivery. Misses low and outside. Delayed steal. Bonin Kemper's throw in plenty of time. But they're going to say Michael got under the tag. A little late there at third from Wag. And Michael gets a stolen base. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 from Chantilly. Fastball in there for strike 3. Kiefer goes down looking, but the Arrows on the board as they get a run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. We go to the 4th inning. Arrows trailing 10-1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
This message is for Shauna, my mom, who just finished her high school diploma. I wanted to say I'm so proud of you for finishing school. You taught me it's never too late to achieve your dreams. I hope to make you as proud as you have made me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Arrows trailing the Senators 10-1 in Game 2. Apple, Herod, and Wheel will be due up for the Kansas Senators. Apple has reached base twice on 2 walks, come around to score twice. First pitch is a strike for Morton. 0-1. 0-1 delivery from Logan. And it's breaking ball low, 1-1. Then runs on 4 hits for the Senators. Morton breaking ball in there, 1-2. For the Arrows, 1 run on 3 hits. Morton thought he rang him up right there. That one just stayed a little outside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Apple. Pitch on the way, hit to the left side of the infield. Hadel going to backhand it, keep it in front of him, but that was going to be a tough play either way for Hadel to even keep it in play, and he did, as it's going to be a single for Apple. Brings up Pete Herod, who was hit by a pitch in the first inning and then flew out in the second. He takes the first pitch straight. 0-1 count. 0-1 delivery. Fastball high. 1-1. Curveball from Morton had him full. This 1-2. Morton starting to find command of that curveball. 1-2 pitch from Morton. Strikes him out swinging. That one's in. Runner can't go anywhere. The base hitter can't go anywhere. There's a runner at first. It's a strikeout for Morton. Second strikeout since entering the game. I think third in the inning is Justin Wheel. With a single and then a double and an RBI. That one off the mask of Richards, and Apple will take second. One ball and no strikes to Justin Wheel. 1-0 pitch. Call the strike, 1-1. One delivery. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. Big lead at second from Apple. Blow it inside, 3-1 to Wheel. From Morton. Wheel fouls it back. Inning 3-2. Balls, 2 strikes. 2 delivery and breaking ball fouled out of play. And Apple with a huge lead at second base, kind of dancing around, trying to draw Morton's attention. 3-2 from Logan. Going to strike him out, looking on the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts from Morton. Bring up Kyle Bonin Kemper with 2 down. Bonin Kemper walked in the first. This one's hit well to left center. And it's going to drop for a base hit in front of the left fielder. Bonin Kemper trying to stretch this to a double, and he'll be thrown out trying to take second. The run does score. It makes it 11-1 as the Arrows need to find a way to score at least one in the bottom of the fourth to keep this one going. They trail 11-1. Listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it, unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Think about this. Almost every day, you benefit from one or more of your guaranteed freedoms in the First Amendment. When you practice your religion, when you speak your mind, when you write a letter to the editor or post on social media, when you gather together peacefully with others for a cause, when you write to Congress or the government asking for change. These are 5 freedoms guaranteed to every American in the First Amendment. Think first. Go to thinkfirstamendment.org to learn more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Broadcasters and Press Associations.
They have actually made a change. That run did not count, as Apple did not touch home plate before Bonin Kemper was thrown out at second. So it is going to stay a 10-1 lead, which means the Arrows do not have to score a run in this inning to extend it, but it is game started at 8:16, so you have till 9:46 to get to the 1 hour and 30 minutes. So looking at those were, we have 5 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, and 1 run in the third for the Senators. Chantilly will stay on the mound for the Senators. Now, Bonin Kemper, if he doesn't go to second base, would have been an easy run there for the Senators. As it will be due up will be Richards Xavier Vink and Paul Gillette for Ottawa against Chantilly. Umpires still discussing that play to end the inning, or in the top of the fourth inning, as it looked like Apple had scored easily from third. Umpire says otherwise, and it stays a 10-1 lead. Now the umpire may be coming back to talk to us. The umpire is going to talk to the official scorer for an unofficial scorer for the Senators. Or maybe just a interested parent down there who had a question. Jake Richards leads it off. He singled in the second. Going to first pitch swinging, going to hit to short on a hop. The throw, is it in time? Yes, it is. Reaching effort there from Apple to get Richards by a step.
Number 9, Xavier Vink.
We'll bring up Xavier Vink. And now Bonin Kemper just realizing he didn't get the RBI. Asking the umpire after that pitch. Xavier Vink struck out looking in the second. Bottom of the fourth, 10-1 the lead for the Senators. One down in the inning. One-0 pitch from Chantilly. Swinging strike, 1-1. One pitch, outside 2-1. Arrows guaranteed to play 4 games over this weekend. They'll play 2 Friday and a minimum of 2 on Saturday. 2-1 pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, 2-2. Two delivery. Swinging strike by Vink. He'll go down swinging for the second out.
Number 22, Paul Gillette.
Brings up Paul Gillette. Okay, so now has been confirmed that run in the top half of the inning did score. So that was Apple who scored from. So as of right now, so this could be potentially, this would be Ottawa's final out here if Gillette does not reach. First pitch is outside, 1-0. It's an 11-1 game now. One-0 pitch. One. He hasn't told us it. Haven't received confirmation from the umpire. Did have a team representative come up here and tell us to add a run on, so I still have it at 10-1 until we hear otherwise. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swinging over the top is Gillette. Count is 1-2. 2 down. 1-2 pitch. Make that 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2. Count at 2-2. to Gillette. Breaking ball high, 3-2. Two pitch, low, ball 4. Gillette able to come back after being down 1-2. Bring up Hudson Torres. He struck out swinging in the second. And a runner at first with 2 outs for the Arrows. Breaking ball's high. It's going to allow the runner at first, Gillette, to take second. The ball in, no strikes. Chantilly still on the mound. 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there, 1-1. One delivery, breaking ball fouled at the plate, 1-2. Ball 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second for the Arrows. And fouled off the glove. 1-2. Ball 2 strikes. Pitch on the way from Chantilly, a breaking ball. And that is strike 3. Torres goes down looking. As it shows 11-1, and that will be the final score. 11-1 in favor of the Kansas Senators. They win game 1 10-2, and they win game 2 11-1. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.com.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. I came out in the 11th grade. Nobody was embracing you. The kids were cruel. It was very difficult to be gay. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
The hard part was determining that I was going to do it, but I definitely didn't do it alone.
At age 30, with the help of her mentor, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
I have a mentor, Maria. She convinced me to continue my education and to finish what I started to get my diploma. Just never judges. She's a true role model. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Final score in Game 2, Senators 11, Arrows 1. As the Arrows fall to 2-2 on the season, the Senators improved to 6-0 on the year. 11 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Senators. For the Arrows, 1 run, 3 hits, 5 errors in Game 2. As the Arrows will be back in action on Saturday. They play at 10:45 in St. Joseph, Missouri, and they'll play at 4 p.m. I'll have the call for both of those on Saturday, and then potentially at a minimum 2 games on Sunday. Those will be bracket play. We won't know those until the results from Saturday afternoon, as the Arrows will travel to St. Joseph for a tournament this weekend. For Casey Weeder, and want to thank Camp Genola back in the station. I want to thank everyone for listening. We'll see you Saturday. Arrows drop 2 tonight, a final score of 10-2 and 11-1. You've been listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on KOFO.com.
We hope you enjoyed our broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Also by Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Ottawa Chiropractic. Also by American Family Insurance Agent DJ Flummerfeld, Arvest Bank, and All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.